Hello everyone, we hope you're well. Now this is chicken thighs, and this is classed as a roast dinner. Now what happened is, well, you've already seen the title, this is a Jamie Oliver inspired meal. Now he's doing meals for £1, but disregarding that, we watched him cook this on a video and we thought, hey, this looks alright. I thought it looked really tasty. So I said to Wendy, I think we should try this, and she said, I think we should, because it did look good. Now bearing in mind, it cost him 96 pence or something like that for a portion. Now that was for 6 people. Now we've got 5 thighs there. I'll be honest, mate, me and Wendy will eat 5 thighs. So, but you've obviously got to buy the items. Now we've been to Morrison's. Let me see if I can show you. I'll show you the receipt if I can. Just give me a second, because there's the receipt. Look, now I'll have to print this out for you. But is it important? Well, the important thing is the cost at the bottom. Now we had the mustard, we didn't have to buy that. We brought the cranberry sauce, that was 55. The cabbage was 69. The carrots were 50p. I mean, we bought cheaper ranges. The onions were 49p for 3. The bacon potatoes were 79p. So as you see, we've not paid a lot for this. The wonky peas, oh, they're in the freezer obviously, they were 99p. Now we bought that bacon was 145, and you can see that's the savouries. It's the cheapest they had. A nice lady picked that out for me. She says, you don't want that one, me dog, take this one, it looks better. Wendy says, I can't leave you anywhere. Anyway, the chicken thighs, they were £3.25 because they're skin on, bones in, so we'll do that in a minute. So they weren't a bad price. Now that white loaf is the cheap rubbish, because Wendy says you're going to need the cheap rubbishy bread. Well, I'm saying rubbish here, come on, I don't mean that. I mean, it's not fantastic whole grain with everything in. It's just a very basic loaf, and that one was 47p. But you need thin slices because they've got to be rolled with the chicken. Anyway, you'll see, won't you? But that actually came to £9.18, and that's without spices, oil and things like that. But I said to Wendy, yeah, alright, it's not £1, but I think we're going to enjoy this dinner, so we're going to give it a go and see how it comes out, because yeah, come on, he's a top chef, he made it look fantastic, and you know, well, we'll give it a go and see what we think. We'll do it as close as we can. Right, we'll get started, we'll bring you back. Right, first job as I see it, I'm going to cut the bones out them thighs. Let's get them ready, I'll bring you back. Right, now Wendy did say to me, now Jamie Oliver shows you how to do this, but we have done this before. So all you do is cut along that bone there, and gradually, I know it's hard to show you on the camera because I'm in the way, aren't I? It's being right-handed. So all you're doing is cutting the bone away from the flesh. There we go, look. And that is your first operation. The sharper the knife, the better. Right, I'll bring you back. Right, so all we do now, I've peeled the onions to save you the pain of watching me do that, and you just slice these fairly thin. Try not to take your fingers off with a sharp knife, but on the others, so we do 2 of them, 2 of the onions that way, and then the other one, we just want to cut this into quarters, each half into quarters like that. Right, I'll carry on. Right, we're just going to chop some bacon, but actually Graham's using 2 rashers, look. Well, we've had to buy the packet. So I'll just chop 2 rashers of bacon. Don't have to be too small with this, that's fine. That'll do us. Right, let's get it on the hob. Right, first of all, get a bit of oil in the pan. Might be a little bit more than that actually. Little bit of salt, bit of black pepper. Right, then we'll just fry this up for a few minutes, and when we've fried that up a little, we'll add the bacon. So I'll get that done. Bring you back again. It's all bring you back in this video, isn't it? Right, they're starting to go translucent, look, and a little brown, so let's get the bacon in. Right, now it's just a case of finishing both of these together. Right, there's the bacon and onion done. Let's move on a bit further. These are some short clips. Right, what we do next, put the onions in the tray and peel the carrots. Now, this surprised me a little bit. He throws nothing away, this lad. He knows what he's doing, doesn't he? So I'm just going to now peel the carrots, and they will lay on top. So I'll get that done and I'll bring you back. Right, so what you've got to do is just break the bone with the heel of the knife, which Graham's not done this before, so I'm a bit... These bones are tough, mate. I think that's an hard one. Let's try an easier one. Don't do that. You're making me jump.
Making me
I've lost
jump.
a finger just with the heel of the knife.
Oh, you done it?
I weren't trying hard enough. There we go. Let's split that. Got to be a bit more forceful with that, Graham. So what we do is chuck the bones in there. Now if Wendy will just tip me a bit of oil in. Just tip me a little bit of oil, about a tablespoon of oil. Right, and then put a bit of salt and pepper on for me.
Okay.
And all we're doing is mixing this up,
Yeah.
because we want the carrot and the bones near the top. Let's get them on the top like that. That's what he did. And then get salt and pepper on there. There we go, and I'll just place the carrots on top and we're away. Right,
Ooh, well that one didn't
we've got an
go away.
escapee. Right, I'll bring you back. I've just brought you back because what we've decided, the amount of food we've got, we think we're going to need the 2 air fryers. So we're going to use that as the container, look. So we've put all those ingredients into there, and I'm actually going to get this started. Now I'm going to go on 195. I think we'll go a bit more than 10 minutes. Let's give it 15 minutes and see how we go. Get that started. Right, that bit's already started. Let's move on. Right, now the next job, just get this chicken. I've just cleaned the board, look, so I don't get contamination with the chicken, and I'm putting the chicken back on. Right, get these on here. Now, as I say, the first job, get your rolling pin, get some paper on there, and then just flatten these out. No need to go crazy. Just like that. Right, next job. There you go, that's flattened them out lovely, look. Little bit of salt and pepper. There's the pepper. Then you put as much on as you like. We're a little bit careful with salt. We don't like too much, but just get a bit on there. There we go. Then you want some sage. That's not coming out, Graham.
It didn't last time, did it?
Yeah, let's get this top off. Here we go. We might end up with plenty of sage on here.
Oh.
There you go, that's lovely. Right then. Oh,
That's got plenty.
I like that one. It's going to be mine.
Oh.
Right. Let's get some cranberry sauce on there. Now I want about, I'd say a level spoon on it.
Try not to touch the meat.
Trying not to.
Yeah, that's it.
As I say, I think this will make a big difference. This is the part really where I thought it looks really tasty. Now you can hear that noise in the background, that's actually the turbo. But it's not excessively loud, the turbo's not.
Is it all gone now?
Yeah,
Oh, that's alright then if you touch the meat. I've just thought if you...
It's not the old jar.
No.
I didn't touch it.
No, I know, you done good.
Right, there we go.
I can go. Good job we brought another one.
Right, next it's my bread and butter. Right, so we've done that stage now. Just get some of that in there. This, to me, looks the best bit. Just try and spoon. I can see we're going to have a massive problem here rolling these up. I can see it, but at the end of the day,
If there's too much, put it in with a gravy mix.
yeah,
It
it'll be
don't matter,
fine.
does it?
No, we're not going to waste any. I know that
No.
because that I could eat that now. Look, well, not on the chicken, but here we go. Right then, what I've done next is just buttered a piece of bread, look, like that, and then you just lay that over them, and then we roll them up. Now, I'm going to roll one up off camera because I think this is going to be a problem. Right, let's try another one. It is quite a task to get these wrapped up, but I think we haven't got to worry too much, have we?
As long as all the flavours are in there, really.
Flavours are all in.
Yeah.
And then we get this.
Oops.
Actually, that's coming out.
You've gone mad.
Let's get this round there. Right, there we go, and tie it up. Right, here we go. The trouble is, you get too much stuff in.
Keep pushing it in.
Here we go. There we go. This is the last one. A bit more practice needed, Graham. But they're all into a little parcel now. And I'm standing here waiting for Wendy with the scissors. Right, there we go. Put that one in. Right, we'll get sorted out. I'll show you what they look like. Right, the next job is cut the cabbage. Now, I've not done a cabbage like this before, so I'm hoping this is going to be really nice because it did look fantastic, to be honest. Now, cut that into 3. I think we could go in half, you know.
I don't know. Have a look what size it is when we do all.
I think we could, because
Yeah.
we haven't got a massive one, because there's not 6 of us, so I think that's going to be fine.
Yeah.
You kept the stalk in so that you didn't lose the shape there. So that's all you do to that. Now we're going to get this washed and I'll bring you back. Right, so all we've got to do now, these potatoes are red hot out of the microwave. Fairly cooked they are now, so let's just squash these down a little. Actually, that looks quite nice, don't it? Right then, it's just a case of getting the potato in between there. Of course the potatoes are red hot. And place them in between. Right.
Put that bit in.
Now, wipe my hands, a little bit of seasoning. Don't want too much salt on there, I think. A little bit of black pepper. Get a little spray with oil. And then this is the twin fry, these will be ready to go in. Now these should only take about 25 minutes, probably 20 minutes. Right, let's get these in the twin fry and get it switched on. Right, now that cabbage, we're just going to put that into the... Cut my fingers there, mate, that made me jump, didn't it? That almost woke me up. Going like that. There we go. Right, let's get them in. Then, let me move the camera and show you what we're doing. Right, now you see me pop those in there, look. 20 minutes at 195 we're going to go. Right, let's get across to the turbo. No, this is the turbo. Let's get across to the twin fry. Right, there you go. There we are. Let's just get this switched on. Now, I'm going on the grand zone and I'm going to go on 190. 20 minutes, that'll do me. Oh, I turned it off, sorry. Right, there we go. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be done, obviously. We're going to be checking temperatures. I'll probably turn them over as well when they've gone a good way through. Right, all we'll be doing now, as you can see, look, we've got the old wonky peas. I don't know how that works. I want quite a few of these, we like them. That'll do me and Wendy. Right, get them sealed up and go back in the freezer. Right, now this is just to make the gravy. Just tip a bit of water in there. Bit of plain flour, which I haven't got a spoon for. Here it is. Of each tablespoons of flour put in there, and all I'll do is just keep mixing it together. Best if you switch it on, Graham, and I'll get this going and bring you back. Well, as you see, that gravy is thickening up quite good now, so that'll all have to go through a sieve when we serve it up, but it's looking pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're not far off now. Right, what we've decided, the gravy looks fantastic, but to me, well, mainly to Wendy, it doesn't taste of anything. So we're going to put 2 of these cubes in.
Oh, your spoon.
Oh, as it fell in? Oh no. Oh no. Take it off the camera while I burn your fingers. Oh, this is ready now, so what we're going to do, tip that in there. Get it so you can see, not that it matters. See, that gravy's thickened quite a bit, but we felt it needed those stock pots in. was a lack of taste in there, I don't know why.
I think I know why. I think there was, you might get people telling you as well. I think it was a bit too much flour.
Was it?
I don't know.
Right, let's just sift this through, get this switched on.
On low.
Oh, we'll just keep that warm. Let that run through for a minute. Right, now that all turned a little bit hectic. And we've had to keep 1 or 2 bits warm because Graham ain't got the timings quite right. I'm definitely not as good as Jamie Oliver. Never pretended to. Right, let's get this gravy on and we can get this dinner out. Because I'm not going to fool about now. I'm going to go and eat my dinner because I'm ready for this. I'm sure Wendy is. We're hungry, mate. So let's just give you a picture. There we go. That's what it looks like. I mean, that chicken, it was just turning crispy on the top, which we like anyway. So that's beautiful. There's 2 dinners. Right, well, there's 1 dinner. He's off again, mate. There we go. Right, I'm off to eat my dinner. I'll have to come back to you. Right. Now I went to eat my dinner and Wendy says you better take a picture of that, look what it looks like so you can see the meat. That's mine and I've took Wendy's dinner off. Look, she was just going to have a mouthful and it disappeared. Well, if I've got to wait, mate, she can wait. Now look at that mix in there. Right, let's go away and tell you what it tastes like. Hello everyone, and what did we think to that meal? Well, personally, I thought it was really good. Now, we did that thinking me and Wendy will eat that lot, but the way it was made and laid out, I enjoyed that meal. I said to Wendy I didn't enjoy it as much as I felt I could have done, and she says, well, that's simply because you cooked it yourself, because she said it was all right. Now really we cook things differently to that. But what we thought was, we'd seen Jamie Oliver do it and it looked fantastic. I thought it looks really good. Obviously, mate, we're just cooking at home, we're fooling about. We're not Jamie Oliver, are we? But we gave it a good shot and it was nice. It was a lovely dinner. But you would think, the way he done it, I thought there was not much meat on that plate, but it was very filling. I really enjoyed that and it was lovely and moist. We enjoyed it. Now, he's actually doing this series now and it's his £1 meals, but there is like a disclaimer saying, you know, this was the price in 2023. Now, we know it's got worse since then, but we paid £9.18 for that food. And we got the cheapest we could. They weren't really, I mean, we went to Morrison's because Wendy thought, well, we'd get everything there. I can get the bill, get it laid out, I can show you. And it came to £9.18. Now the only thing you can say is, I didn't use 99 pence worth of peas. You know, fair enough, I probably used about 20 pence worth. And then the back bacon was 1.45. We only used 2 little bits. So we know we're, you know, so already we're a couple of pound over, aren't we? And the same with the bread. We used 2 slices of bread out of a loaf. That was 47p. Even that we got the cheap bread because it was thin. We thought it would roll in better. But all in all, I thought the meal was quite good. But as for the value, I mean, as I say, £9.18, it was quite a bit of fuss. It wasn't the easiest meal I've ever cooked by any means. But we enjoyed it. I'm not complaining about it or anything. And to me, the £9.80 is an indication of how prices have gone. Things have gone crazy. We all know that. But at the end of the day, it was nice, it was lovely. And we cooked it in the 2 cosoris, you know, because we thought, oh, it'll be easier. But it still took some time to cook. I feel it took us longer to cook it than it took him to cook it in his oven. So, who knows? It's just the way it is, isn't it? You know, we like our food well cooked. And also, I did check the temperature of the chicken and I left that a lot longer than he said because we like it nice and hot. I mean, you'll do just as you like, but I want it 86 degrees, and it was a little below. I just left it. So that's why it took us a little longer, I feel. But at the end of the day, it was a good meal. We enjoyed that. And I hope you've enjoyed the video. Look after yourselves, and me and Wendy will see you soon. Bye.